welcome to episode 239. This is going to be a day in the life episode. We'll get to some meaningful moment. There's going to be a really short coffee chat today. I have things to get ready for today's classes. So coffee chat is going to be very short. There's also a basketball game tonight. I will not be doing photography, but I will be taking tickets. And I have no idea what kind of video or photography opportunities that's going to lend itself to, but we'll definitely be doing that. And that's my 6 o'clock alarm. It seems like an Acura update is in order, as we have been in it for a couple of weeks. I am very pleased with the Acura. Very, very pleased. 165,000 miles, but it runs like as good as any other car that we own. And it's very comfortable, very fun to drive. Very, very pleased with the Acura. It has heated seats, except the driver's heated seat doesn't work. So I'm going to look into that. That seems like something that would be a fuse or who knows what, but we'll look into that. Also, I left the lights on when I left last night. Not what I'm supposed to be doing. So, left the lights on. That means that the lights were on. Apparently, no one thought turning them off was the thing to do. All right, coffee time. By the time this video comes out, you'll probably have already seen Master Your Musts. If you haven't, click on it. Master your must. Today is an example of not having done that. I must have lessons done, and I was sitting there getting ready to go to bed last night, and I thought, geez, no lessons. So I'm going to be spending the next hour and 2 hours getting things ready for today, and probably for Thursday and Friday as well. But my musts became my master. So that's what happened. And I guess the question is, can I film an entire video episode in the time it takes to make a cup of coffee and get my computer started up? I don't know. That's an interesting question. But we're getting close. And there we go. Another note that is probably worth noting, does that even make sense? I'm noting this note. I started on a episode 238, a tutorial, a video tutorial, a photography tutorial. One of the viewers asked if we were discussing challenges in photography and editing, and her question was, here it is, that dealing with depth in composition. So I started a video on that last night, and I'm not sure when I'm going to finish it. Tutorials inevitably challenge me. They're much harder to make than just spewing your opinions and thoughts and ideas and dropping information. Tutorials, especially photography tutorials, require the examples, and that always takes time to go dig those up. So that is in the works. That's something I'll be working on through today and whenever it takes to get done. So that's kind of in my YouTube hopper. But I think today's meaningful moment is going to be about priorities and commitments, and it's kind of following up on that must becoming your master modality. The mode of must become your master. That's too many M's. Point is, priorities have to come first. Interesting conversation. This is kind of bouncing around some of the guys that I follow in very closely on YouTube, and I think Brian was talking about his priorities of getting his No Small November thing finished, and some of the things he had to do right at the end, because that was a priority, that was a must that he had to get done. Priorities have to come first. So with that said, you don't want to watch this I'll be back later. It is 7:25, and I have activities set up for today. Activities for the science class. Actually for today and tomorrow, because Tuesday and Wednesday are the same day. And so the concept of priorities going first, I had to do things different because my priorities are the job comes first. That just makes sense, right? So got it done. I'm ready to go. I am having my second cup of coffee also today. This is also a different change for me. So that's second cup of coffee. 2 cups of coffee in one day. You know what that means? I'll let you figure that one out. But you can imagine what that's the between class situation is gonna be somewhat altered because of a decision. There's another meaningful moment in this video is the consequences of your decisions. You make a decision, you have to pay the consequences. All right, morning. I think the morning is kind of coming to an end. I will be moving over to the other classroom. I don't know if we'll have a chance to talk when I get over there or not, but we'll see. I'll see what comes to my mind. You know how these days go. Meaningful moments so far. Reiterating, priorities first. Priorities first. If you don't get your musts in order, then your musts are going to come back and give orders. Man, that's good too. I got all these. Get your musts in orders, or your musts are going to give you orders. Wow, I'm just got all these things. Woo. It's crazy in here. It's crazy in here. All right, next segment. So I just want to make a quick little comment about videography and vlogging and whatever. I try to start my clips when I don't have like a really stupid expression on my face. You cannot imagine how hard that is sometimes. Sometimes it is extremely hard to find 1 or 2 frames where I don't look stupid. That's all. It is 4:15 after school, and I got that basketball thing. Well, I'm gonna take up the tickets. So we're gonna settle down for a little while. I've also got to get a birthday card from my mom, whose birthday is next week. So I'm gonna have some Subway, and then I'm gonna go get a birthday card. Exciting. I know it's tough. I don't know how you guys can vicariously experience the excitement of my life and not just, melt down or something. Subway and birthday card and taking tickets at the basketball game. Stand by, we got more to come. Episode to a close. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. The priorities have got to come first, and you got to face the consequences of your decisions. Two meaningful moments in one episode. How can you stand the profound depth and the excitement of these videos? How can you stand it? I don't know. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I may have already said that. If you did, please click the like button, sign up for notifications, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, a question, a suggestion. Let me know what you think about this day in the life episode with a little bit of a meaningful moment kind of worked into it. And if you should happen to stumble upon this, happy birthday, Mom. We will see you all in the next episode.